Dr. Perema, Dr. Lee, Dr. Ian, and Dr. Theresa. Can you all please come up on the stage? First, can we have Dr. Perema, who is having 24 years of lecturing experience with one of the prestigious university locally.
Hi, good afternoon and happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all of you, and for me, I'll also tell myself happy Grandma's Day. I have 2 grandchildren as well. Okay, yeah, I joined Jeunesse last year. I'm actually a person who's very skeptical about MLM, you know, and when my good friend actually invited me to view it, I said, don't tell me about it, I'm not interested, you know. But I did buy a box for my husband who has diabetes and Parkinson's. I said, damn, I let him try just a box, which he refused. And so the box was lying in the cupboard, and my son, he smokes, you see. So my daughter-in-law was telling me that he's always tired. I said, okay, fine, just give him this box and see whether it works for him. Within 2 weeks, she comes back to me and she says, can I have another box? I said, excuse me, it's not cheap, you know. And she says, no, I want to buy. And I said, huh? You know, what's so special about it? She said, it's good. Both of us take it and it really energizes us, you know. And so I became more open. And so this time I actually went for one of the presentations. And what I heard from the presentations really blew my mind. This is something I never, you know, I was never aware that there's such kind of breakthrough medical technology. So I joined as a member and I started taking the products because you see, I work full time. I also have, my kids send their kids to me as well, you know, after work. So when I come back from work, I've got grandchildren to look after. 3 dogs, 1 cat, no maid. So, you know, and I just like to have my garden clean, my house clean, and also it's just work all the time. And so, you know, I found that I was always tired. In fact, I used to get very discouraged because people always tell me you look tired, you know. So anyway, after I started on Jeunesse, I had the energy, I had the, you know, I didn't feel tired. And AM, PM plus reserve, you know, it just put me through the day. And but I mean, I felt good about myself, is it, not tired. But then people started coming and telling me, hey, you're looking good, you know, you're looking younger, you know, what are you doing, you know. And so my sister, my mom, my cousin, my auntie, my colleagues all started coming inside, you know, just by sharing with them, you know. And to see, like my sister, for instance, she had breast cancer, you know, and she, after her breast cancer, because of the medication that she took, she had diabetes. And this one actually helped her, you know, to control her diabetes, you know. I have an aunt who had cancer, it spread all over her abdomen. And my uncle told me, you know, he told me in September, bye-bye in November. And I said, look, why don't you just try this after all, you know, just, I know how good it is. Well, my aunt they had to actually put a colostomy bag for her because her intestines are not functional anymore, you know, so that's how she takes her food and it comes out of the bag. So, now, here, just now you mentioned, it was mentioned that reserve gets absorbed in the mouth because it has passed the CAP-E test. To me, it was just a theoretical statement, you know. However, when my aunt takes water, when she takes food, when she takes even the ensure milk, it comes out. You can see it in the bag. I told her, when you take the reserve, take it very, very slowly and keep it in your mouth as long as possible. And you know, the reserve, the color is so strong like Ribena. And yet, you don't see that color in the bag. So, it is true, it gets absorbed in her mouth. And she started in September. December, when she was already very bad. And the doctor said she will not last beyond November. My aunt is still around, still with her colostomy bag, still not able to eat any kind of food, but the reserve is giving her the nutrients and a little bit of energy. She is very, very thin. There is no amino acids because it cannot be absorbed, but she is still alive. Right? And now she tells me, she says, you know, each time, she said, can you pray? Because I believe in prayer. So she said, just pray to God. Pray that really this reserve will work well for me and I will be alive and I will be healed. And that's what we are praying for a miracle. But the miracle is already there. That even though the doctor said she will be here till, she will go, she can't last beyond November, it's now May already, you know. Yeah, so it's wonderful. Thank you.
Not only you. I've been receiving a lot of compliments telling that I'm getting younger and younger. Okay, thank you, Jeunesse. Next, can we have Dr. Lim? Dr. Lim has been in the corporate world, in the banking banking line for more than 35 years, giving financial solutions and advisory to the car dealers.
So, good afternoon. Thank you very much for taking your time in the afternoon. So, I wish all the mother happy Mother's Day. I wish to share with you how I was use this product. In fact, my mother, during the Chinese New Year, I went back, I give her. So, little did they realize my mother had been using Reserve for the past 2 years, even we are so close. So look at her, I think I'm very proud. She's 96 years old. Wow. So, and then Chinese New Year, I was surprised. Suddenly, she never used the tongkat. No, I said, I asked the maid, please, Mom, you stay here. Please, jangan main-main, nanti jatuh susah. Basically, that is my experience with my mom. The other part, I myself is a user for AM/PM. Extremely good. I think, so a little bit joke. I was in the toilet, I pissed. My friend telling me, hey, your pipe on. I said, no, it's natural from my source. So I think as a man, I think you should take the AM/PM. It's very good, or maybe for the ladies, you know. It really helps a lot. Then they ask me, is it good for making love? I say, I don't know. You better use it, you know. So as myself, I think going through this process, in fact, I just submitted resignation to the bank. After 35 years in the bank, I resigned. Now waiting for management approval. I will be full-time Jeunesse. So I hope you make the right choice, believe in it, commit to it. I think you will have the trust in doing a good business. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Lim. And next, can we invite Dr. Ian Tan, an anti-aging and aesthetic doctor, specialized in regenerating medicine and dermatology. He graduated from Perema Medical University of Ukraine, and he is now running a clinic, namely Medi-Eye in Shah. Dr. Yen.
Thank you. So unfortunately, the university which I used to attend to is no more, well, it's still there, but it has changed name because you know that Ukraine is being invaded right now. In fact, I just came back from Singapore this morning, and I managed to speak with one of the doctors who is actually from Ukraine. Just a small update. I found out that actually my university is no more there. So, but I'm still a doctor. I'm recognized by the Ministry of Health, okay, so don't worry. So, just a short introduction of myself. Unfortunately, I do not have testimonials as great as the people who are before me, okay? But very much like Dr. Tan and also Dr. Julian, who has already spoken earlier, we are driven more by facts. We are driven more by what we can see. And it's not very much about just what people say. We need to actually see for ourselves. We need to understand certain things before we actually step into it. And believe me, I've been in the business, okay, maybe not too long, 2 years, but I've been in touch with various skincare products, you know, because Just a short story about my clinic. When I first opened back in November, in 3 days, I actually saw more suppliers than patients. 3 days I saw one patient and I saw 12 suppliers in 1 day. Okay? Because when you're in the anti-aging and aesthetic business, what happens is that everyone wants to push their products. Okay? And I am not a believer in something which I do not use myself. And with all the results that I needed to be proven wrong, that when people tell me about Jeunesse and how good it is, I needed to actually prove them wrong, and prove myself wrong actually. So what I did was I did try, I did use it, I did study the ingredients. I can tell you for sure that I can affirmingly actually stand up here today. I can tell you that multiple conferences that I've been to, everyone is talking about stem cell now. It's the most exciting thing in the anti-aging industry. And trust me, it's going to boom. It's going to boom very quickly. And you do not want to miss out on this opportunity. I actually had this chance 3 times when I came in touch with Jeunesse. In 4 hours, I actually came in touch with Jeunesse 3 times actually. Okay, first time was when I was in the cafe. Someone came up to me, "Hey doctor, you are doing aesthetics. Hey, have you heard of Jeunesse before?" I said, "No. What is that? Would you be interested in listening about the products?" I said, "Okay." I gave my name card, and I sent my friend back, went back to the clinic. Another supplier came to actually find me. This supplier came and, "Hey doctor, have you heard of Jeunesse before?" This is 2 hours after that. It's crazy, right? I know it's crazy, because I found it crazy as well. So after she left, I turned on my Facebook and I actually saw Steffi Chia's picture. Okay? So 3 times. 3 times it actually knocked on my door. So today I want to share one thing with you, which is ONCE. Okay? Can everyone say it once? Once. Alright? Opportunity never comes every time. Trust me, you should be very thankful that you're actually sitting here, because you have a panel of actually very well-esteemed people who have been very successful in life, but yet they stand here and they share so passionately about this business. There is a very simple reason. It works. So I've hopped on to this. I dare you to try. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ian. We also feel your passion from your sharing. Thank you. And next, please welcome our very first double diamond lady in Jeunesse, Dr. Theresa.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Amazing stories. Amazing stories today that you can hear from all walks of life. And I'm very happy here because I have the first person I have to thank in my business, in my journey of success, is Mr. Paul Lim from Jeunesse Malaysia, Singapore. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for letting me have the opportunity to where I began and where I became very successful. And frankly speaking, I am also not a keen believer in business like multi-level. I didn't prepare my speech today because I did not know that I wanted to be on stage. But I drive off to the business in 2012. That is the time that I was, I should say that because Jeunesse is a business whereby I will not dwell, but I want to look beautiful because I am also a grandma. And I wish everyone a happy Mother's Day today. And because of wanting to be beauty, I stay on to the business until in May 2012, my mother contacted cancer. So this is the final stage, and my son, that is Steffi's husband, Dr. Stephen, also told me there's no other way but chemotherapy. So, but I refuse because I know that chemo will kill. That is theoretically. It will have to apply by all doctors. But finally, we decided to switch on to Jeunesse products. And in 2012, that is my son's wedding, that is in May. I recollect it very clearly. And my mom is able to come to the dinner and able to attend this wedding. So I'm very proud that Jeunesse saved the life of my mother. So till now, why I am so, I should say that I should humble myself because I am not in a multi-level. But why I can do it is because you have to focus. Number one, focus, tolerance, persistence, and able to lead and help your team. That is most priority in this business. And if you can do it, this is the race that you are going through. Because I am not good in sales. I am not good in multi-level. But if I can do it, everyone can do it. Because this is the race whereby everyone will ask yourself, what is your education? Are you able to be like doctors that are able to sell? But I can tell you, non-educated, illiterate, as long as you have the tolerance, you have the focus, you will be able to succeed. It is a race whereby you do it continuously, consistently, you will be able to achieve where I am. Because a business is whereby you have to really use your time and focus and persistent. And you must always listen and also obedience, because we have a platform whereby we can follow. That is what I say. This is an amazing business platform whereby we are all set. It's just that how you are going to do it and help your team. My success is not about myself. It's about the team. The team that helped me to make me successful. So I'm always happy that my team is so great, and I'm so happy to see all of them here. And everyone is a success. Do not really think about yourself as you are not educated. Not educated, you will be able to stand on stage. And to those who are struggling about their position now, do not be worried, because you have many leaders that can help you here. And we are all ready for you. And happy Mother's Day. And we are one team, one family, one Jeunesse. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Theresa.